everyone, it's Lina. I just wanted to show a couple cards that I made. I made two of them that are identical except for one aspect. So one of them opens this way, and then the other one opens this way. So other than that, and the way they open, they are identical. So I'll just show you one of them, but I just made two. Okay, so for this card, I started off with some Basil cardstock in a dark gray shade. I don't remember what the names are, guys. Honestly, you're gonna have to excuse me because my memory, non-existent. Unless I write things down and then, But, so this backing paper here is from My Mind's Eye Portobello Road, and that's in there. And then I edged it all first with vintage photo, antique linen distress ink, and I distressed all the way around. And then with my black soot, I took it and I edged all the edges just very finely, and I wanted it to have more of a vintagey kind of feel to it. And then I took this piece of cardstock, and that is from, I'll tell you, it's from American Crafts, and it's a Peachy Keen line, and it's No Sweat. I think so, yeah, No Sweat. And that's just this border right there. And I edged that as well with the black soot distress ink. Then I took, if you can see back here in the background, this lace doily punch, and I used my Martha Stewart punch for that. And I just took a piece of pink pattern cardstock. Actually, I think this is from the Mariposa line. And I punched that, and it's just a really nice complement to the darker gray tones. And I really liked it because it was light, and it really just added this little airy bit of feminism to it. I love it. Then I cut out some bobbins with my Cricut and Sure Cuts a Lot, and I cut it out, and I fixed some kind of like a silvery gray ribbon and this sheer pink ribbon to it to make it look like thread on a bobbin. Well, I guess ribbon on a bobbin. And then what I did is I took the mesh that's available in my shop, and this is some of it right here, and it cuts like a dream, guys. Like, you wouldn't even believe this. It's so easy. It transforms easily. So all I did was take my scissors and I cut a strip of that, and I added it to the bottom here with some hot glue. And then I took some crystal swirls and stuff, and I just added it to the background, and I love the way that turned out. It just adds something without it being too much. Let's see if you can get a... Okay, so then I cut out a dress form with my Sure Cuts a Lot again in my Cricut, and this is using some pearl pink paper, and I just dressed up the dress form. So I added some lace as her skirt, and I took that same black mesh here, and I cut a little piece and I made it as her belt. Then, just as a little pretty accent, I took this dusty rose colored rosette, and I attached that as her belt buckle, I guess. And then I took some pearls and made her a necklace. Next, what I did is I took the same pattern paper that is this here, and I just made a little banner, and it says thank you. And so first I stamped it with Versamark ink, and then with black embossing powder, and I edged all the edges and popped it up a bit. You can tell it's on foam dimensionals. And lastly, what I did is I cut some leaf sprays with my Sure Cuts a Lot again, and I fixed that down, and then added some I Am Roses, and I very lightly sprayed this larger one here. And first I sprayed it with like a pearlized kind of spray, and then I just kind of misted very quickly and lightly with a pink that I had. I just wanted this very muted kind of pink and not an overwhelming pink. I think there's enough pink on here. And then I just added some smaller paper roses, which have also been misted with like a pearl color. Then when you open the card, it's very simple. Basically all it is a matted sheet of white paper. So I matted it with the sheet of paper from, I think this is the DCWV latte. I want to say latte stack. I'm going to say latte stack. So it's just, you can barely tell that there's something behind there. And then I took a piece of white cardstock and I distressed the edges just to give it more of a vintage look and flow with the card's theme a little better. So that is it. And these cards actually have been made for 2 YouTube ladies. I don't want to say their names just yet. They'll be getting it soon. They're probably most likely going in the mail today. And so they were made with some 2 ladies in mind, and I hope they love it. And it's going along with a little something else, but this is a card, and that's pretty much it. And I thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Thanks so much. Bye bye.